It's not a disclaimer, but it's kind of a disclaimer. You might hear screaming. Not saying you just hear screaming at home, but when little children are in the home, you're gonna hear noise. That's what it is. I can't control that. But hey, my lovelies, it's Cushy.
It might be my confidence. Is it obvious? Movie star, you watching it?
How y'all doing? I'm gonna try my best to keep that little filler word out, but it's kind of embedded, and I'm working on that. Excuse me. Yes, goddesses burp. They fart. They boo. They do everything. They eat. I'm tired of goddesses acting like they can't be a human. And whatever you take that as, they can't be hungry and eat real fast. I can't stand that. That do not make you cute because you feel like you don't poop. Before I jump into like my talking segment that I'm gonna have, I do have some words that I want to share and just overall get off my chest and just clear my mental. Written down in the book. This is also a good book. Have I finished it? No. I will forget about it and have to start all the way over, and that's what's gonna happen. P.S. It's freezing in my closet, so I love y'all. But I do want to start off saying, and that's where I go into what I'm about to say. I wrote this on the 3rd of January. Yes, quote unquote a new year since I made a video, but what do you do? So I said the clear skin is just an accessory. The face is as beautiful as a gloomy rising. I feel like when I wrote that, I was just in the mirror, naked, admiring my own self. I used to beg for pimples and stuff. For pimples and stuff on my face. I mean, like, as soon as I started getting them, when I didn't ask for them, I was still beautiful. And I still believe that it's such a natural thing. That's why I found the beauty in it. I used to beg and ask for pimples. Because people with pimples are still beautiful. It takes away nothing of anybody's beauty because they have pimples and blemishes and acne scars. It's still beautiful. I know it's like a whole wave with having clear skin and no dark marks and just perfect everything. As Scott say. But like even me, I have dark under eyes. I have highlights. My skin has highlights. And that's real authentic skin. It does not mean I don't bathe properly. I don't know how to take care of my skin. It's a simple reflection of who we are. And I feel like when people are trying to achieve perfection on skin, that's when you lose a sense of beauty. What beauty means truly. People that quote unquote achieve this clear skin and this, they go around and they're trying to make people feel bad.
Oh my gosh! She's bald! She's bald and she's torturing people who have hair!
And I just don't like that. So that's where I got that from. I mean, yeah. And the beauty is like a gloomy rising is connected from upbringing and my childhood and being around other people, because my beauty, because I know I'm beautiful, but people aren't used to seeing beauty like this. And I just compared it to a gloomy day because when it's gloomy, it takes a special type of person to find the beauty in a gloomy day, and I just think that's beautiful. I think everything about a gloomy day is beautiful, just as well as a sunny day, just as well as a sunny day. I'm not digging in my nose when I book it. Just as a sunny day, just as a rainy day, snowy day. I don't like when it's cold, but it's still beauty within every part of nature and Mother Earth. And then I'm going into thinking about, I think I did a cleansing far as speech and writing on paper on past connections with men. Well, I said it's time more into the intercourse section of the men that I've previously passed on in the past presence in the universe in the time, because I booted them out my system, out my space. Okay, I'm gonna read and I'm gonna explain it. So I said, you like the view, but you ain't know what to do. Always so confused, only good for you. And then, hey, I'm telling y'all, when I have flows of words that come to my mind, I be like, damn, should I? Ooh, have my enemy. Anyways, I be like, damn, should I make music? Because the shit I say, it comes to me in poetry form, in rhythm and flow, like it. Okay, next part, and then I'm gonna end it. I said, top floor view used to always look down on me. Now I'm showing the world my purpose. Fabulous. And fabulous is spelled PHATBULUS. Okay? I love me. Because that might be corny to some, but I love it. It really means something to me. It means something to me. It means something to me, and I love it. This is a great man. I feel like these words that I written down is so connected to how I was feeling in that moment, because words are spells, words hold power. Whatever you agree to, manifest into your life. Like, I remember a good amount of stuff from what I read. I didn't just read it and forget everything. I love. This transition finna be so lit. Like, I get excited before I talk about stuff and how it's gonna flow, because I don't know. I don't get on here and I don't practice stuff. I mean, I have ideas and stuff, but I don't practice and write it down word by word, play by play. But like I was saying, words hold power, and basically in the book he talked about, you know, being a child and how, I remember the example he used. It might not be to the T, but he used the example on a child being at home, and she had a mother coming home that worked long shifts, and she was singing. I got good memory. I'm sorry. She was singing, and her mom's so frustrated from her day that she had. She's overworked, she's tired from working and stuff like that, and she basically told her baby to shut up, that she couldn't sing and she don't need to do anything. I felt that when I was younger, man. I tell you, I used to have a ball. I used to have me I think it was an HP computer, and I used to sit in there. I used to sing, I used to dance, I used to do any and everything. I used to just talk. And I'll never forget, my mama came and took my computer. She went through my stuff and she told me that it was a virus and everything was deleted. I mean, I think that really crushed my soul. It crushed my dreams, man. It made me feel like what I love doing, I wasn't even good at. So he used that example, and as a child, it's up to you to basically catch the spells that your parents put upon you and decide whether you want to agree to that, or do you want to then create your own spells with your own words and change the narrative. It's a really good book. I mean, I used to finish. This takes me into my next segment of talking about palmistry. I think that's how you pronounce it. Reading the palms. I'm protected from my higher power, my God, my ancestors of my divine light. And I don't care, because I feel like the messages I am going to give can help somebody understand their life like it did to me. When knowledge is taught to you, pass it along and give your outlook, your knowledge, and your testimony on it. So this was like a couple months ago. Not months ago. Sorry. It was like last year. a video came down my feed on TikTok, and it was a older gentleman, older brown gentleman, and I believe he studies palmistry. And
normally there are 3 lines in the hands. If you look at your hand and under mine, if you look under my fingers, that's the heart line. That deals with the mental affections of the person. Okay, and normally it starts with see, there's a place where it starts and there's a place where it ends. Now, the one line that most people start with, and I'll use my hand as an example, is around here, going around the ball of the thumb, is called the lifeline. That denotes the vitality of the person.
What it means, but I just had the stuff come to me a week or 2 ago, and that's when it really hit. I thought I understood. I read my palm, but it didn't hit me until like a couple of weeks ago, when I'm like, damn. If y'all don't know, y'all left side, it referenced the maternal side, your mother's side, and the right side reflects your father's side, or just your masculine energy and your feminine energy. But I connected to my mother, my father's side, because I already processed it, and that does not mean I'm still not emotional, but I want to get it out clearly. So I'm looking at my palm, and I'm like, damn. The line he says, I'm going to post a video so you can go through it. The line he says in the middle is your direct connection, your heart line. And it connects you to your arts. And from that line, he can tell if you're a rebellious child or individual, and if you needed your mother and your father guidance. And my not connected on either one. Like, oh, I'm like, my not connected, but it's a big difference. My mama stuff, it's a big ass gap. Like, I never had no type of direction, no guidance from my mama at all. Big ass gap. On my daddy's side, the line wants to touch it so bad, but ain't shit. I'm talking about, it's a gap. It's a gap. It's a gap. I don't have shit to connect to. And child, I kind of am pissed off, but it's like, I'm 23 years old. I know how it's been going. I know how this shit go. He been doing it my whole life, to the point where I'm just numb to it, but I'm still frustrated on it, because I do not understand men when it comes to their daughters or their sons. I don't know that lifestyle, so I can't speak on it. But I cannot do men who are not in their daughter's life. And I mean fully. Not just financially. Fully. When you're a man, you're supposed to be a nurturer just as well as the woman. And just about money signs, money bags. Because at some point, that money gonna run out. Children, when they're little, they don't give a fuck about what you can buy them. I used to hurt my daddy pockets. I didn't even ask him for, but whatever I want, I asked for. And it still wasn't a lot half the time. Half the time, it was not a lot. It was food. That's some shit that you should come off the rip for your child. I used to ask for my siblings and me. Like, I never cared. And like phones and electronic shit and stuff for my birthday. But the one thing that was sticking with me my whole entire life, and I feel like has had a big influence on why I feel the way I feel about my dad, is this incident where I was in elementary. I was either in 4th or 5th grade. I'm pretty sure it was 5th, but I could be wrong. I had won a gift card to Barnes & Nobles. If y'all don't know what it is, it's a bookstore. And at that time, your girl was in love with books. Like, I was addicted to reading books. Chapter books. Because I had got over picture books. You know how you get in like 4th, 5th grade, and now you feel like, oh, I can read now. I can read any book I want. So I was reading chapter books. any chapter book that I wanted, I would read them. First, I had just learned how to learn how to read really good. I was reading any book I could. I needed all the words. So I was really into that. And he had promised me for like 2 weeks. And he said a day. Every day would come, he would cancel. Now I was used to that, but it hit different because I never would win stuff like at school. Like, you know, they'll have all type of raffles and pools, but I would never get picked. So I'm like, damn, like my luck has finally came and I need these books before it expired. And yeah, it was finna expire. So comes around to his birthday, and that's why I don't remember his birthday anymore. I chose not to. I can. I know when the birthday is, but every time it comes around, I don't give a f. Cannot remember if it was his birthday or it was the day before his birthday. One of them, one of the others. And I'm calling him, I'm ready, I got my clothes on because he told me he was going to take me that day before. I got up early. I stayed doing that. I'll be up before, like 4 hours before, dressed, took my bath, dressed, ready, sitting on the couch. I brushed my teeth, washed my face, did all that. Sitting on the couch, waiting. I think I had a flip phone. Flip phone, good flip phone. Or I had an Alcatel. It was one or the other. And now I was there flipping, and I know why. I had the flip phone, and I'm calling him like, you know,
Okay, Dad, like, where you at? Like, I've been waiting on you. I've been dressed. I've been up since this time. Where are you?
Oh, I'm not gonna be able to take you today. We're just gonna have to pick another day.
Well, you know, the car is gonna be expired after this day, like, and you've been telling me for weeks that you said you was gonna take me. You promised me that you was gonna take me.
Well, I'm not gonna be able to take you. When it's your birthday, don't you like to have fun?
Okay. Pop that phone. I closed that motherfucking phone so fucking fast. I hung up in his motherfucking face. And I started crying. I was bawling my eyes out because, for one, you stood me up. And that's why it's so important to heal stuff like that when you're young, because that shit followed me in my adult years. But for one, you stood me up, and then you trying to make me feel bad. He called my phone. He called me back.
I'm like, hello.
I'm like, you really pissed me off. Hello.
Can you just hang up in my face?
Boop. Why are you calling and you yelling at me? He kept calling my phone over and over and over, and I never answered. And the next time I see him, he wanted to take me to go do something. You couldn't take me to do what I wanted to do. And that's what he would do. He would take me to get my nails and toes done, because around this time, this is what I would ask for. I had to bring that up for him to start doing it for me. Because I seen someone in my class, you know, with French tip. And I need that, because I'm a girl. I love to be a girl. I love to have fun. I love to get my nails and toes done. And I started getting acrylics and stuff like that right at that time. I mean, I was getting my nails and toes done before then, but I started getting acrylics. So that was his way of bribing, going out to eat and getting my nails and toes done. Maybe doing some little fun. And when he would really up, he would try throwing some of my siblings from my dad's side and like bring them with us, so it wouldn't just be us. And of course, I used to be happy to see my siblings. Like, what the I'm the baby on my mama's side, and when I go around my dad, he got all my younger siblings, so of course I'm gonna be happy to see them. And it's just like I'm having an event session. I don't give a and if you want to hear, you will listen. Thank you. It trickled down to a broken lineage. I will say, I don't know how my other siblings operate on my father's side, but I'm not included in it, and I might be a part of why I'm excluded from it, because I can't sit and act like stuff don't bother me. Like, it's be points of time where he couldn't do stuff for me. He would make my little sibling mother show it for him. And on my end, that's embarrassing because you make it seem like I used to always beg him for stuff. Like, I ain't even trying to cry, but see, I said I was gonna cry, but making it seem like I always beg for stuff when all I was asking is for me to have a dad, you know? And, you know, just being a child like that. I know my sister was younger, and I don't fault her for it because she didn't know no better. I feel like it kind of trickled into my adult years and why I don't like being around them. I don't want to be around them because that stuff used to trickle down. Like, you got your baby mamas, they in cahoots because of yo, you're not even been a good daddy. Like, doing little petty shit, she would do stuff, but it really was to rub it in my mama's face. And children are mean as fuck. Like, I don't care what I'm saying. It's not, it don't have to be a loud bullying, but little stuff that children hear their parents say, they use it and they say it and they think their way about children. So I'll be getting help, but I used to be going through hell getting help. So it's not real help, and it don't feel like it. It feel like, you know, somebody doing something because they feel like they got to, and I owe them something. I don't like people helping, and I feel like I gotta owe them something because they did something for me. So just, I don't know. If you went through anything like this, if you go through anything like this, just heal through your trauma, talk about it as many as times as you want. If you don't have nobody to talk to, man, sit and talk to yourself as many as times as you need be. And if you a father, or before you turn into a father, know that it takes more than just financial support to be there for your child. You hear me? Like, show up for them. Not when you can. It's not always about when you can. When you being selfish as fuck, that shit affects your child. And I know for a fact, having a father like that made me go out into this world and look for love in all the wrong ways. All the wrong ways. I look for love in all the wrong ways. All the wrong ways. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm gonna pause it and I'm finna get myself together. Okay? Okay. So, this is my segment talk on Daddy's Girl, kinda. You know why? I want to call this Daddy's Girl never. Like, not in a bashful way, but I had a father, but I was not a daddy's girl. I wasn't. I was not a daddy girl. Yeah, he did buy stuff that I wanted majority of the time. Sometimes my mom had to call and cuss him out to get stuff, but for the most part, he tried. It was just stuff that where I should stand on it. Should I leave it like this? I'm not gonna sit and I'm not gonna talk about my mama because at the end of the day, as much as I want to sit up here and I want to say all the ways my mama hurt me, what she did and stuff like that. She was the only parent. I don't know if it's by force or by choice. She had to do her best that she could. Don't mean it was her best. It was the best. That was her best. And I know before I could call him my father and stuff like that, I had my mama. It was literally the amount of struggling with my mama that made me more understanding. Goodness, I'm just so emotional. I'm super emotional. My mama hurt me. I at least have an understanding on why she is the way that she is. I'm not making no excuses for her, but at least I have an understanding why she is the way she is without her explaining. And that's why I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it there because I'm gonna cry again. But yeah, I do know that's why the year I turned 22, because it's about to be 1 or 2 years since I abstained myself. I've been abstinent. That's the correct term instead of celibate. Hope I'm saying it right. Don't kill me if I ain't. And I really been needing this as much. Y'all don't understand. As much as I've been wanting to do stuff really, really, really bad, and I see some very, very handsome faces on my social media, when I'm out in person, I'm teaching myself, I'm reteaching myself that a face is never enough. What somebody say is never enough. Actions are always going to be louder. And what that soul talking about, that's what I care about. What that soul talking about. With that mind on. With that hygiene like. I'm kidding. But I'm dead ass. Serious. In the book, I'm gonna have to throw it out with that sex game like, don't shoot me. But it's the truth, because I'd have been through too many situations where I felt like Goldilocks. I'd had men, it might be Tim now, I don't give a with that thing on them, and I don't know what to do with it. And it's like, I know what I want to do with it, but I would love for you to treat me like you undevour me. And if you can't do that, we just not gonna go nowhere. It's not gonna make me want you back. It's not gonna make me wanna channel in my inner goddess to begin a competitive situation, if that makes sense. Like, I just figured out I wasn't loving on myself enough to pull these desires to the front of me. I kept running into men that only wanted the idea of me and my body, this big old juicy booty, and these big old voluptuous juicy tatas, and my good cat. I just can't do that anymore. I need more. I desire more. And quite frankly, I'm way capable and way outgoing than what I presented. It's not diving deep enough, if that makes sense. But yeah, ha ha. I had to. But now I think I'm just rambling with the girls. Like, I wanna pull y'all in, have a little girl talk, because do y'all have these problems? Have y'all ever had these problems? Like, this shit made me want myself. Just myself. Until somebody know how to do it better than me. That's my truth. And I would be denying myself if I did not allow that side of myself to be so open and freely. Like, it's my truth. Not ashamed of it. I'm not bashing. Some of them niggas I'm bashing. But I'm not bashing everybody, because sex isn't spoke upon. I'm starting to figure out it's a lot of people that don't know what they're doing. And it's nothing wrong with it, because when you have a person, you have a partner, y'all can work through that. That's nothing to work through. You know, when you really desire somebody, you feel that they want to do everything they want to do, but they might fear like what you like, or find out all your kinks and kinks and what works and what don't work. But for some reason, people nowadays, they don't just want one person. They want the whole world, and they want to like a rabbit. That does not work. You can't have the whole world and like a rabbit. You can't even please everybody that you. That shit really pissed me off. Like, I'm not lying. But yeah, I'm not gonna go too deep into it. I'm gonna leave it right there. And I love y'all so much, and I love to end my video off with saying this to you all because I just feel like, why not? So with this being said, it's been nice letting y'all get a glimpse of my universe and welcome y'all in. But now I gotta push y'all out and tell y'all to go create some art. If you are not creating art, you either imitating or you hate it. And if you don't want to do either, go make some art. I love y'all. Oh, and one more thing. If y'all went through anything similar to what I just said, if y'all want to heal from any past situationships or anything, I have a song. It's a channeled song. Listen to it if you want, listen if you don't. Listen to it. And it has been playing in my mind. It started from Tank and the Bangles, Oh Heart, when she was live and she was scatting. I'm gonna find that video. I'm gonna put
stop making oh heart, stop making a fool out of
This remind me of Silly by Denise Williams. This been playing in my head over and over and over, and I've been playing it. So I just want to leave y'all with this. This is like my exiting song. Silly of me to think that I could ever have you for my God. How I stop making up. This part right here. What is that? Silly of me to take the time to comb my hair for the while. Oh, love, stop making up. This is the first song getting played. My new car is coming, and when I get it, this is the first time I'm playing it. So this shit is healing my heart. I don't think y'all understand. This song been healing my heart. That's it. Peace out. I love y'all queens. I love you gods and goddesses. I love y'all so much, and I hope y'all go and this make y'all want to go heal. If y'all ass don't heal, y'all gonna end right back on earth. Repeat these same cycles in different vessels and different body. If you don't believe in reincarnation, find out in your next life. I don't know what the fuck to take it. Peace.
I got that living water, it's flowing through my body, and they gon' think I'm crazy, like I'm some